Okay, everyone. So please welcome back to your second section, and now you, you are going to study about the comings of the age, day in Japan and in Israel. This is about the special events and the special people. So in this lesson, you will learn about the comparison paragraph, right? So now please open your book to page 105. Okay, so before moving to our lesson today, teacher would like you to review some of the lesson that you have learned uh, in the previous video, everyone. So last time you have learned this reading this article and yeah about what the people do in different country, but it looks similar. Okay, and you have learned about the American like giving and Chinese Moon Festival, and compare with the Korean like Chuseok are similar to one another. They have their own similarities and they also have their differences as well. So in our lesson today, we just learn some the key term in our lesson to fill in the gap here by using the short definition which is matched to the word given. So you can see we have the word like country, the word like enjoy, the word like seasons, the word like celebrations, distance, and the word once. Okay. The seven word that you are going to learn here like the word harvest, the word length, yearly, purpose, celebration, national, and festival. Okay. To harvest, mean to gather the crop. The word harvest we use, we don't use the word like collect the crop. Even the word harvest or gather, they are familiar with or the same. But in terms of using with the Greek culture, we use the word harvest, not the word collect. Okay. And the word length, we just talk about, if we are talking about the size of land, they have their own length. So between the white and length, okay. So white mean a short mirrors and length mean a long mirrors in the side of the land. And yearly meaning at the same times in nearly every year, okay, that most people create the thing or create the event that happen. Example like we have the vocational or at the vocation for your Khmer class. Okay, every October. Okay, and you start your new vocation. This is yearly. Okay, and like Khmer New Year, they celebrate in April. So when they celebrate in April, you can say that I celebrate, the Khmer New Year yearly. Okay, so the number four, the word like purpose. So a purpose, when you have the purpose of, to do something, mean you have your right decisions, you plan, or you have your own target things to do it. You buy a very expensive smartphone. Okay, so when you buy it, you have your own purpose. The purpose of your buying can be like only materialisms, mean show off. The purpose of your new smartphone mean to access the internet easier for your study, or your new purpose of buying a smartphone mean like to work. If you buy the an expensive one, if it's a large mega bike, you can take a photo a lot. You can do the video a lot, and it can improve your business. Example like selling online. Okay, so this is the purpose. When you study English online, then most or some students they quit their study at the same time of the COVID-19, but you still continue your studying right now. So this is your purpose of your language improvement. Okay. Number 5, the word celebrate. To celebrate a special times or day. When you celebrate, example, you have your new member in your family, like you have your brother or your sister, give a birth, okay, having a baby, and around 1 week or 2 weeks, they are going to celebrate. Or when we have like the new home, we have to celebrate it as well. Okay. For the building, for the big home, or for the big company, we celebrate as well. But we can call another word, we call inauguration. Okay. So national it if nation is the noun. Okay, national adjective. Nation like Cambodians is a nation. Thailand, okay, like Malaysia is a one nation. And national can see like international or national mean of a nation or okay. And the last one, the word festival. The word festival can be about the word like you see like the word like water's festival. Okay, we say water festival, we call sea festival or river festival, have a lot. So another word that similar to the word festival we call ceremony. Okay, so now it's your turn, everyone. You can do now by choosing the word from the box and complete the gap here. So the first one already provided, so you can jump into the number 2. Number 2, length, the distance or times from the beginning to the end. The length here. Okay, the distances or times from the beginning to the end. So we can say that the period of duration is okay. If we talk about like length, a teacher talk at the moment, we have length and width. Okay. So number 3, yearly, a year, country a year, enjoy a year, season a year, celebration a year, distance a year, once a year. So the right answer is once a year. Okay. Purposes, a reason. Okay, reason of doing something, reason for buying something, reason for studying English. So you have your own purpose. Number 5, celebrate. To celebrate mean to enjoy special times or day. Okay. National, of mean of a nation or country. Okay. The last one, festival, mean about the celebration. Okay. Let the teacher wrap up again, everyone. So number 2, distance. Number 3, once. Number 4, reason. Number 5, enjoy. Number 6, country. Number 7, celebration. Okay. So now we move to part 2, everyone, word completion. So you have to read the sentence and using the word from the box to complete the gaps. So we have like the word free, the word control, independent, fall, confire, and age. So the first one already completed, like the festival have the same purpose, which is to celebrate the fall harvest. So they mention about the Thanksgiving Day, Moon Festival, and one more in the Korea we have Chu. Okay, Chuseok. Okay, so number 2, what are you going to complete here, everyone? Iranian celebrate by lighting in public places. So lighting what? Lighting, okay, lighting bonfire, okay, bonfires in public places. Number 3, many countries were once by another country and then they became free. So number 3, the right answer is control. Many countries were once controlled by another country and then they became free. Okay, so number 4, 3 countries that celebrate their Brazil, Philippines, and Finland. Okay, so the answer for number 4, the answer is free. Okay, celebrate their free, celebrate their independence. Their independent are Brazil, Philippines, and Finland. And number 5, people enjoy food and fun and think about how they become free. Okay, and number 6, the last one, the 3 holidays are different in what I wrote? In age and length. Okay, so on this page we have finished, but teacher have another practice for you, everyone. It is about the these advantages and disadvantages. So this is part of the comparison paragraph as well. But in our lesson, we just talk about the historical of the culture from the American, Chinese, and Korean. Therefore, to extend your understanding about the advantages and disadvantages of the writing the paragraph, it also help you someday. Okay, or when you start your writing, sometimes your teacher assign you to do the comparison. You can do it to write about narrative. You can do it to write about disadvantage or advantage of something. You also can do it. So to get practice, teacher would like you to look at these A to J phrases or sentences, and then you just put A or D. So A for advantages and D mean disadvantages. So this is about studying English. Okay. So letter A takes a lot of time. So what are you going to consider with these phrases? You just want to talk about disadvantages or advantages. So the answer for this, okay, for letter A, let D, okay. So what teacher will highlight is again. So what teacher highlight? mean D and not mean A. So okay. So A is disadvantages. What about B? Classes are fun. So this is the part of motivation to learn the language. So this is at the you know advantages. Okay. And let us see, grammar is difficult. This is showing about the difficulty. It may impact to your feeling not to continue, not to study the grammar at all. So this is not the proper answer. So this is okay. These advantages. Letter D. Letter D, useful for talking to people from other country. It show about the advantages. And from letter E to letter J, teacher will assign you as a homework to do it, everyone. Okay, so everyone, here your homework. Okay, and thank you very much for your paying attention in this section. But before end up this section, teacher would like you to wrap up. So we have the advantages and disadvantages of the paragraph. You have learned some of the word like the word free, control, independence, for, bonfire, age, and the word country, enjoy, reasons, gatherings, celebration, distance, and wants. So thank you so much and see you again tomorrow. Goodbye everyone.